It was a silent night, with the moon hidden behind thick clouds, and the village lay frozen under a heavy blanket of snow. Earlier that day, excited by the first snow of winter, the children had gathered in the park and built a giant snowman. They placed an old tattered hat they found on the roadside atop its head and carved a wide grin that seemed far from friendly, but no one noticed until it was too late. At midnight, a strange fog crept over the small parking lot next to the park, unnatural in the biting frost. From the direction of the park came a faint hissing sound, like wood scraping against ice, slow and menacing. Maria, an 8-year-old girl sitting alone by her window, rubbed her eyes. The snowman, which had stood motionless earlier, now seemed to have moved closer to her house. The next day, 2 boys from the same street went missing. There were no footprints, only a faint red streak in the snow, as if something had been dragged toward the park. Maria tried to tell her parents what she had seen, but they laughed it off. The snowman? You won't believe in that when you're older. The following night, Maria woke to a faint tapping at her window. Heart pounding, she crawled to the glass. The snowman was there, closer now, and its grin seemed to have widened. In its icy hand, it held a scarf, her brother's scarf. Maria ran back to her bed, but the tapping grew louder, more frantic. Maria! A deep, raspy voice whispered her name. Terrified, she pulled the blanket over her head, but the cold seeped into the room. A smell of wet, decaying snow filled the air. Finally, the window shattered, and a shadow loomed over her. With coal eyes glowing red in the dark, the snowman leaned down toward Maria, laughing softly. You made me. Now I'll take what's mine. The next morning, Maria's room was empty. On her untouched bed lay a small snow globe, slowly melting, with a tiny, sinister grin forming inside it.